Let's talk about fiber. Hi, I'm Kirsten, and we're going to talk a little bit about why fiber is so important when we're in perimenopause and into menopause, and just in general, why it's so good for you. How much fiber should we be having every day? Well, between 20 and 30 grams of fiber. So usually we're looking at around 25 grams for women who are in their perimenopause years. As we get a little bit older, we require a little less fiber, but if you're keeping around the 25 grams a day, then that's great. There are different apps that you can use, free apps that you can download and just start putting in your food to give you an idea how much fiber you're having. Most North Americans are having about half the amount of fiber, so 10 to 15 grams a day. And this is affecting their health because with fiber, we have insoluble fiber and we have soluble. So soluble means it can dissolve in water. Now, we need the majority of our fiber to be insoluble, which helps with bulking up our stools so that we can pass them easily and not be constipated. And then we have the soluble fiber, which helps you give a sensation of fullness in your meals. So, and they do other things as well, which we'll go into. So, how much insoluble to soluble fiber? Well, there are many foods that have a naturally occurring balance, like such as beans and chickpeas, almonds, tomatoes also have both types of fiber. But you need about 20 to 30% of soluble to your insoluble. So you need a bit more insoluble fiber to help with that bulking aspect of it. And of course, when you're having that much fiber, you need to be drinking water as well because you become constipated. So you could be treating yourself with fiber to help your constipation, but not drinking enough water and fluids. So you then therefore become actually constipated. How much water? Well, around the 2 liter mark would be great if you're increasing your fiber. Now, you don't want to go from a 10 gram a day fiber person to all of a sudden 25 grams a day. What you'll find, you'll probably get a lot of gas, a lot of bloating, you'll feel uncomfortable, you could feel nauseous, you can feel too full. So we just slowly increase that fiber as we go along to try and get your bowels working a little bit better. The soluble fiber can really help with creating again that sensation of fullness. So if you have too much fiber, you can always feel kind of too full. It helps with things like weight loss though, because if you're having more fiber, it kind of keeps you more full during the day. And your insoluble fiber is going to help with your cholesterol levels because it helps to clear excess cholesterol. So it manages cholesterol in your body. That's why oats are so great for you in that aspect. And then it also manages blood sugar levels. And one of the great things is that it helps to clear out those excess estrogen as well. So you have less things like breast discomfort from cystic breast tissue. You tend to sleep better. You have less depression, less anxiety. You can feel less bloated as you're clearing out those excess hormones. So fiber is super important, and we tend not to get enough of it, and it can have so many health benefits from balancing our hormones, balancing our insulin levels, balancing our blood sugar levels, helping with cholesterol, decreasing cardiovascular disease. And of course, as a pelvic floor therapist, I'm seeing many, many people who come in with constipation. And it could also be because they have a tight pelvic floor and other aspects around their bowel habits. But really looking at your diet, making sure that you're eating lots of fruit and vegetables and things that have good fiber, like whole grains and oats and nuts and seeds, and not increasing it too quickly, just increasing it gently, and make sure you're drinking enough water also.